back and forth. And then,
Oh, so she still heads down, right?
yeah. And over on your left. Okay, so now twin A is here. And then she comes down over here. And there's her heart. And her breathing. And her lower rear end is over here.
She face down.
You know what? Because she's not the presenting one, I don't
Yeah.
believe it matters that much.
Oh, okay.
Because they tend to sort of slip into place after the first
Yeah.
one. Now, are you having a section or?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It doesn't matter at all then. Yeah, so you see this is B. Here. So this is B's head
Yeah.
and A's butt.
Oh.
So this is twin A. And this is twin B.
Hi guys, I am on my way to the hospital right now. It is 8 o'clock Saturday morning. I am just going to get an NST done for the babies, a non-stress test. I was there yesterday for the ultrasound. I didn't vlog much, but I did vlog my stomach waiting in the waiting room. So what happened was 11 o'clock I was there for my ultrasound, and I had to get blood work done for Monday because you're supposed to do it the same day, and I'm like, I was there scheduled for an 8 o'clock cesarean, so I had to do it the day before, which would be Friday. Well, you know what I mean, like a weekday or work day. So, but one thing that was different than my usual ultrasound checkups was that I was asked to go in a second time to confirm the measurements of the babies, and I was like, it was just, I didn't worry when they were asking me about it, like, you know, to come in and stuff like that. I was just like, oh, is everything okay? And I go, that's kind of, I go, I've never done this before. And she's like, yeah, she didn't really know what to say. So I kind of, I mean, like, they're not supposed to diagnose anything. They're not supposed to say anything really, right? So I didn't expect her to, I didn't want, I guess, it was easier for her just to say yeah versus like well, the doctor will talk to you, you know what I mean? So that would have scared me more. So then when I spoke to my doctor after I did my blood work and then I came back, so I had lunch, quick lunch, like just like a muffin or something, a muffin and half a bagel, and then while I was enjoying my bagel, I was called in to talk to my doctor about the ultrasound. And then she started telling me about like everything's good, you know, like the fluid, the cervix and whatnot, all that stuff, except for the growth of the baby. That instead declined, which I guess worried her a little bit, I think, because I don't think that's what she wanted to see. She said that, you know, if you weren't scheduled for cesarean on Monday, because that was a Friday, then she would be like, I think she'd want one soon, or she'd definitely want me to have another ultrasound very soon. So before leaving the room talking to her about it, I was like, I just felt a little uneasy, and I was like, what do you think? I go, what if I wanted it today? Because I'm a little nervous now, right? And she's like, well, then she would have to talk to the doctor on call, and they'd have to check if there's any room, and da-da-da-da-da. So then she said she's going with the waiting room. She's going to think, but then the way she said it, she made me feel like I think she felt like, I mean, like, sorry, I'm just like driving and I'm like trying to explain how I feel here. That I think she kind of agreed that she wanted me to have it that day, or like she spoke to the doctor. She says she wants me to have them within 48 hours. She does not want me to wait till Monday. So that's why I felt some sort of urgency. And right now I'm going for my second non-stress test. So yesterday I stayed there I went upstairs after, so that was around 1:30, almost 2 o'clock. I actually left at 5:30 the hospital, and with the decision of because I ate already, there was like back-to-back like deliveries of cesareans already. There was no room for the babies right now, and she says, you know, because I wasn't considered like high risk compared to some of the other mothers yet, I would just keep getting bumped, and so she felt it was just better for me just to go home, sleep, enjoy myself at home with the family, and then come in the morning again to get my another test done. So that's what I'm doing right now. Anthony's at home with the kids, and we've decided that I spoke to the nurse, I think it was the nurse, yeah, that if they decide to go that route today or tomorrow, but more today, then we're gonna have to call his brother and his sister-in-law to come watch the kids for us. So we have someone to come watch them. It's just we have to give them time to get to him. And I don't know, I didn't know how urgent they would need me to do the cesarean, like how busy they were and what the opening was and stuff like that. So I asked her, and she said that most likely probably not, unless something like, you know, shows differently in the stress test. So right now she says, but either way they're going to make a decision today to figure out what to do. So if it's today, I'd be very, very happy, because I mean, just hearing the news, I was very emotional yesterday. I couldn't hold back the tears. It was kind of, I mean, of all my pregnancies, this one was the most painful near the end, or not even just near the end, but just like the third trimester, I feel. And now this is just a little new, like different to me, because I never had complications with the other 2 pregnancies at all, and even the first one being twins. And so this was just, I mean, you never really get used to it anyways, right? But you know what I mean? Like, it just kind of took me by surprise, and I was just like, I felt overwhelmed and emotional, and so I actually couldn't hold back the tears, and I feel like I wanted to be a little stronger, but I just couldn't. I did cry. So I did feel better once they did the test, and they're like, babies are happy, everything's fine right now, you know. So I'm like, okay. But last night they said that, well, before I left the hospital yesterday, they told me that they were going to call me last night, or if not last night, then I would call in the morning, 8 o'clock. And so I couldn't sleep last night. I kept on waking up. I was doing research on Google and stuff like that. So then I woke up at 3 o'clock. Well, I stayed up at 3 o'clock, and then I called them and I explained the situation. I just wanted to know what was going on. Like, I mean, am I still gonna have it? And then she's like, how there's a note left behind that they would contact me in the morning and let me know how things are going. But right now, as of right now, like at 3 o'clock at that time, they were still very busy. So they still don't have room right now, but we'll see how things go. Hopefully the babies are okay, and if they end up being pushed till tomorrow, well then Carter and Cassie are going to have an awesome birthday present, because they're all going to be born together. So I'm heading now there. I have not eaten anything since, well, the last time I drank water was 11:30, and had just a little sip around, I think 2, because I was so thirsty. But because you're allowed a little bit of ice chips, so I figured it's somewhat similar to ice chips, right? Just a little sip. So I was really thirsty. I'm actually really thirsty right now. So hopefully that I can have some ice chips, and or just wait, like, because I think they're gonna monitor me for about half an hour again, and then they'll make the decision. So my mom called me last night to see how everything was, and I explained to her what was the situation. Just keeping family updated as well, like Anthony's side, my side. Like, there's a lot of activity from them, both of them, because both of their weights declined, right? So, but both of them are very active. I felt them all night. Every time I would worry a little bit, I would poke, and I would get something back from one of them. So it's a little scary, you know? Like, I mean, I would just feel more comfortable if I could just get them out and have them monitored outside, because I want to ask the doctors, like, does it affect anything, you know what I mean? Like, the fact that their growth was declining, and And it wasn't, it didn't like just stop, it actually declined, you know what I mean? So I wanted to ask the doctor if I could, like, I mean, if even if the weight was declining, would it show in the stress test? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, like, that's what I'm just worried about. So I'm almost there now, and I will take you guys with me since it's just you and I. Anthony's at home with the kiddos, so they're all sleeping. So, actually, 2 of them are awake. Blake's still sleeping. I'm so thirsty. So thirsty. So I just got back from visiting my parents. My dad had an eye surgery. Hi, honey. Yeah. Just unpacking the food now. She packed fish cakes too. And she packed some pasta, some bahak. The whole pot of something else. Oh, that's the congee probably. And some salami. Yeah. And a kochma. Do you know kochma? Like a lime to put over the thing. Just put this away. Hi guys, so I got the call from the hospital about almost like, I think like 30 minutes ago, I think, and so they're hoping and planning that for me to get my delivery today, and Francesca's here. Carter, are you okay, baby? Hold on, we have to check who it is first.
Oh, check who it is first, see? Oh, who is it?
It's Sia!
Yeah.
It's Sia!
How's it? Hey, say hello.
Hey, Coco. Hey, let's go. You let her out already, right?
I'll let her out one more time,
Okay.
yeah. I'll let her out
Just
one
in
more time.
case, yeah.
Oh.
Hi, Francesca. Thank you so much for coming. Last minute.
Who cares? Don't worry.
Yeah.
This is coming. Don't worry.
Yeah, I'm nervous. Because we were supposed to just go in for like the non-stress test, right? But then they called me earlier, like just when I messaged you guys, and she's like, yeah, we're gonna try today, you know, but either way, bring your bags because you're not leaving. So I'm like, okay, that's
Fair
good.
enough.
Yeah. Are you nervous? I was nervous when I got the call. I was just like, well, what happened to the lights? It's so dark.
Yeah, I don't know why.
It's just this street. Oh, it's just this section here.
Oh.
The school. Usually the school's lights out.
Turn it on, eh?
Yeah. Hi guys. So we're on our way to the hospital right now. We got the call. Francesca's. I'm repeating myself. I already talked about this in the kitchen. So Francesca's there. Vince is on his way with some pizza for the kids, and Laura and the girls are going to go there after their dinner. And yeah, so I don't know how long it's gonna take, but they said either way, like, we're not gonna leave until the babies are delivered. So it's either gonna be today, they're hoping today and planning today, but otherwise it's gonna be in the morning tomorrow. So just nervous. I'm excited to get them out because I'm just anxious because after hearing that news about their weight declining and my doctor kind of insisting that it be done within the 48 hours, it just makes me nervous, and I don't want to keep them there longer than I have to. So even though we were scheduled for cesarean on Monday, I'm glad that we're doing it tonight or tomorrow morning, but either way I'm hoping tonight. So yeah, I'm gonna take you guys along with us, and yeah. So we are back in the car right now. we were supposed to have it today, but the nursery doesn't, like the doctor in the nursery says no, absolutely not. There's no room. And so because I'm having twins and I'm on insulin, then they want to make sure, especially because when I had Cassidy, we had to get her glucose monitored because it was low. So I know there's a chance that they may have to go into the nursery. So that's why they have to make sure, like, of course you want to be safe, right? So now we're going back home. We had to sign some papers, you know, because the doctor doesn't want us to go. He's advised us to stay, but we feel ourselves, because I've been going through these NSTs already, like how many times? Like third time today? Or third time,
And
like in 2 days.
the other girl was doing it for a whole week.
Yeah, another lady we knew, well, not knew, but was told, was doing it for a whole week, going back and forth, back and forth. So, I mean, this is only 2 days right now. So right now it's nothing, you know, so. Here it is, honey, sorry. So we're gonna go back home, and tomorrow you probably need a pass.
Yeah, most likely, right?
Or I will need a pass. Wait for the ticket.
Oh, I gotta wait for the receipt. Forgot about that.
Didn't open. Oh, there we go. Okay. Oh, scared me. I was like, what the heck?
They're locked.
Yeah.
That means we're not leaving.
You can make a right here. Not from this side, you can. So, we're going home. Because they said that the cesarean will be scheduled for 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And because that's when they have some babies being discharged. I'm like, in the afternoon? Oh my gosh. That's late, but like, I don't know what to do. We just sat there like for like a good 5 minutes contemplating what to do next. Like, should we go home? Should I stay? Because the doctor's advised me to stay. But the thing is, I don't think it's a good idea for Anthony to stay that long, till 2 in the afternoon tomorrow. And then there's a chance that if something else happens for someone else, there's a higher risk or emergency or something, then I get pushed even more. But he said that should be Sunday for sure, which is Carter Cassie's birthday. So it's meant to be. So we're heading home now, and we got to figure out who's gonna watch the kids tomorrow.